Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Sean. Huge thanks to Sean and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Sean reached out asking for an enchantment deck with black in the color identity. We bounced around a few ideas and eventually decided to go with Neva, Stalked by Nightmares. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Neva, Stalked by Nightmares is a 4-mana 2/2 legendary human noble with menace. When she enters the battlefield, we return target creature or enchantment card from our graveyard to our hand. Additionally, whenever an enchantment we control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, we put a +1/+1 counter on Neva, then scry 1. So, Neva allows us to return enchantments from our graveyard. Also, Sean mentioned that he would appreciate it if we could fit some curses in the deck. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is made famous by their boulders. Solid, reliable, and affordable deck boxes. Boulders are now available in solid colors, like this beautiful green one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard solid color boulders, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. One last announcement before we get into our video. I've been invited to MagicCon Chicago. Let me know in the comments below if you're coming. I'll have more info soon. Barring an emergency, I'll be in attendance and hope to spend all 3 days playing Commander with as many people as possible. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Marsh Flats, Arid Mesa, Verdant Catacombs, Godless Shrine, Vault of Champions, Shattered Sanctum, Isolated Chapel, Snowfield Sinkhole, Sunlit Marsh, Tainted Field, Caves of Koilos, Bright Climb Pathway, Shine Shadow Snarl, Bajuka Bog, Myriad Landscape, Hall of Heliod's Generosity, Rogue's Passage, 8 Plains, and 7 swamps make up the land base for this deck. Ashnod's Altar, Phyrexian Altar, Demon of Fate's Design, Starmhind Courser, Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Hierarchy, Orzhov Signet, Marble Diamond, Charcoal Diamond, Chromatic Lantern, Wayfarer's Bauble, Burnished Heart, and Solemn Simulacrum help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. Sun Titan, Angelic Renewal, Mesa Enchantress, Enlightened Tutor, Idyllic Tutor, Moonblessed Cleric, Greed, Phyrexian Arena, Rowan's Grim Search, Back for Seconds, Auramancer, and 4 Nox help us to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Seal of Cleansing, Braids Arisen Nightmare, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Anguished Unmaking, Generous Gift, Stroke of Midnight, Fracture, Despark, Seal of Doom, The Eldest Reborn, Doom Foretold, Grasp of Fate, and Aura of Silence keep our opponents in line. Farewell and Damn help to reset the board as needed. Curse of Disturbance, Curse of Exhaustion, Curse of Fool's Wisdom, Curse of Misfortunes, Curse of Shallow Graves, Curse of Restless Dead, Curse of Thirst, Overwhelming Splendor, Torment of Scarabs, and Trespasser's Curse help us to slow down the game, depending on what our opponents are playing. Screams from Within, Warehouse Tabby, Knight of Doves, Leonin Relic Warder, Animate Dead, Lurrus of the Dream Den, Altar of Dementia, Wicked Visitor, Archon of Sun's Grace, Ondu Spirit Dancer, Gift of Immortality, Fungal Fortitude, and Kaya's Ghost Form help us to close out games. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 48 mana sources split between 34 lands and 14 pieces of ramp. A little light, but that's fine because we have 12 pieces of card advantage. 14 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Farewell and Bojuka Bog, 1 Sudden I Win card in Sun Titan. You're joking, right, Danon? Sun Titan? You're right, it's not just Sun Titan. The combo also includes Kaya's Ghost Form and Ashnod's Altar. Or Gift of Immortality and Phyrexian Altar. Here's how it works. We sacrifice Sun Titan to the altar. Kaya's Ghost Form then returns Sun Titan to the battlefield. Sun Titan's End of the Battlefield trigger targets Kaya's Ghost Form, returning it to the battlefield, where we attach it to Sun Titan. Repeat as needed. We now have infinite mana. What are we going to do with all this mana? Well, we could draw our deck, or at least use our commander to scry through it until we find something like Archon of Sun's Grace, and then make an infinite amount of Pegasi. Of course, this also makes our commander massive, so we could just one-shot someone after hitting them with an overwhelming splendor, and then destroying all of their creatures with Screams from Within, leaving them with no blockers. Screams from Within also combos with Warehouse Tabby. We need another creature to start the combo, and it doesn't even have to be ours. Just something with 1 toughness on the board. Ideally, a Birds of Paradise. We kill the bird, which triggers both Warehouse Tabby and Screams from Within. Warehouse Tabby makes a rat, Screams from Within targets the rat. Repeat ad nauseum. Again, this works best with our commander on board, allowing us to scry infinitely until we have a win con. Do you have a Neva Stalked by Nightmares deck? What direction did you take it? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a commander video built at your request. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons. Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borky, Exiled Rogue, Nazwin, Hector, Pedro, Tom, Echofox, Midge, Swifty, Lucius, Detroff, Rally, and Elf. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.